sorry for what's happened, issue of lights, but now we're back. Then after sewing this one this way now, after sewing this one, the next thing I will do is to bring up my leather, this leather that I'm using. I'll just place this one on top of this leather this way. I'll place this one on top of this leather. That will be the back, the one that will be carrying the handle. It will be this way. I'll just place it on top of this one here. It will be this way. Can you see? So then I will draw it round this way. So it will be this way. So after drawing it this way, I'll remove this one this way now. Oh, it did not come out very well. I'll place it back again. Sorry, I didn't get all of them very well, so let me redraw it again. I will draw it now because I couldn't get it very well. So let me go ahead and redraw it this way, especially this side. So now it will be this way. Can you see? So let me use my hand and arrange it very well. This one will be this way. And this side, when you see this side now, it's like it's shapeless down here. So I'll go ahead and arrange it by myself. And this is what I'm doing. I'll just arrange it this way. I will use my hand and arrange it very well. I will as in redraw it the way I know that it's better for me when I'm sewing it, so that I won't have more of it too. Sometimes after sewing the back, it might not enter very well. So to avoid that, I will just use my hand and resharpen the drawing. So after that, I will cut out the pattern this way. So when I reach at the middle point of this, I will turn it over this way, as I used to do on the other bags. It will be this way. Then I will redraw it again to get the accurate measurement so that all of them will be equal. And to get the equal measurement with this side, I will just redraw it again. Then after that, I will cut it out this way. So it will be this way now. So this will be the back for the back. It will be this way. So when it is this way now, what else will I do? Let me go ahead and cut out the handle. just watch as I cut the handle before, because if you didn't follow me very well, you might not know how I come about the handle for the bag. So let's go ahead and cut the handle together now. So for the handle now, for the handle of this bag, I'll use my measuring tape to measure out the handle. So let me go ahead and use the measuring tape to measure out the handle. I will first of all measure this one now is 15.5 here. It's 15.5. Can you see? 15 and 5 inch, or to call this 15.5, usually call it 15.5. So for me now, the handle will be 16. I'll just give it half inch. I just add half inch on the one I measured on the back. That will be the handle. So let me go ahead and cut out the handle from my leather. So how will I come across this handle now? Please don't be confused. Just watch me. I will teach you something that you don't know today. So when I come across this leather this way now, it will be this way. Then I will measure out 16 inch. I'll measure out 16 inch this way. So this is 16 inch. Then for my handle, I usually add 2.5 inch. 2.5 inch is what I usually use for the handle. 2.5 inch, or you can make it 3. Sometimes I use 2 inch if for a small bag for a child on primary school or nursery school. So when I come here now, I will still measure out. Look at where 2.5 inch stopped here. From here to here is 2.5 inch. So coming this side now, I will measure out 4 inch extra here. I'll measure out 4 inch this way. So when I measure out 4 inch this way now, let me make this side to be straight for me. So it will be straight this way. So when I measure 4 inch this way now, I will still measure out 2.5 inch this side also. Can you see? This is 2.5 inch this side. So it will be this way now. So let me go ahead and join these ones first of all. So after joining it this way now, I'll go ahead and make a small curve here. Then I'll also come this side. I'll make a small curve here. You can measure out 1.5 inch this side, and coming here it will make it 3 inch. So from this 1.5 inch now, we'll draw a curve and join it at this 3 inch here. And you see what I'm doing here. So it will be this way now. Then coming down to this side again, we'll give it a curve this way. So it will be this way now. Then what I'll do now is to cut it out. Make sure you don't have your tape at back of your leather, because sometimes you don't use your scissors and cut it out unknowingly. So let me go ahead and trim all this side out. So this will be this way. Can you see? It will be this way. Then this is the one side of the handle for the bag. This is the one side. Then coming to the other side now, what I need to do is to place this one. I'll place it this way. So it will be this way. Then I'll cut it out. That's the handle for the two. So let me go ahead and cut it out now. So after cutting it, it will be this way. That will be for the handle. But when you look at it now, you see that this from the distance from here to here is too big. So I will still cut out some, at least 1 inch from the two before joining two of them together. So the next thing I will do now is to sew the handle. Then I will join it on the bag. So what will I do now is to add my foam here. I'll add the foam. Then after adding the foam again, then I'll add the lining at the back of this leather. Then I'll sew all of them together. But before I head and add this foam here, I'll first of all apply gum on my. I'll apply gum here. So before the gum will dry, let me go ahead and cut out the extra one I told you that I'll cut off from here. So now I will measure it out 1 inch. should be 1 inch extra. So after that now, add my sorry for using this foam. I don't even know that I don't have that the foam I have will not be okay, but I'll manage it. Just manage what you have. On bag making, nobody will ask you what is inside the bag. The only thing is that let the bag be strong for them. Let me go ahead and trim this side also. So after this now, what I'll do, two of them this way. I'll hold it this way, then I'll join two of them this way. I'll just use my scissors and take it out this way. I'm just trimming out the lining, extra ones at the sides of the handle. So that's what I'm just trimming out. So after that will be this way. Are you seeing? So now I will go ahead and cover it with this my roof here. So I'll cover it with this one. Let me go ahead and cover it. I will not cover here. but I'll cover it from here, go this way, come here and stop, but I will not cover this side. Let me go ahead and cover it. I'm just covering the handle with a rope. So I'm covering it with this rope. I do call it rope. I don't know the real name. Oh, I'm just calling it rope. Oh, sorry. If you know the name, just tell me on the comment section. So I will stop calling it rope. So this is for the handle of the bag. So it will be this way. So the next thing I'll do now is to add this. I'll add this on the handle. So I'll be using this one also to add this one here. So I'll put it this way here. And you see the length. For the measure, let me tell you the measurement of this 9 inch. So it will be two pieces. So I'll add it this way. I'll put it on this one, not here, here on the second one. So I'll put it on the second one this way. I'll put it here this way. Then I'll add it here. So it will be inside, not on top of this, but inside this side. Now this one, it will be this way, so that this one will be outside. Can you see? Then I'll turn it this way. Then it will be this way. Then I'll sew it here. ahead and add this side for the handle. Sorry, I did not tell you the measurement for this. Actually, I usually add my handle this way. From here to here, I usually measure like 3 inch or 4. So if you measure from here to here, and I will be giving you 3 inch. So that's how I used to add my own. So this is how the handle will look like. So this is the handle for the bag. Is it not beautiful? So now let me go ahead and add it here. I'll first of all add it here this way. This is the middle of the handle. So now I'll get the middle of this one. So I'll get the middle of this. I'll give it a notch here to know the middle. So when the middle is this way now, I'll put this one here. I'll add it at the middle here. Then I'll sew each threads. So this is how the handle will look like. So this is how it will look like. So the next thing I will do now is to add the one that will be here. Now it's two that will be here. So let me go ahead and add two of them. Using this leader to add it there. So I like square. So I'll get something like square. So let me go first of all get something like square. Then I will tell you the measurement of. So it will be this way. So it will be this way. And the measurement for this one now is 5 by 5.2. It does not matter. Then what I will do now is to divide it this way. I will divide it this way. That is where I will add the handle. So what I will do now, after dividing it this way now, what I will do now is to put this my rope. I don't know the name. Can you just tell me the name of this thing? I don't know the real name. I usually call it rope. So I'll put it this way here. Then I will sew here. Let me go ahead and sew it now. Then after sewing it, I'll turn it this way. And you see, I'll still sew it again. I'll sew here. Then I'll sew this side also. I'll still turn it this way. I'll sew here. So after that, I'll cut it out this way. And you see, so this is how it will look like. Then I'll measure out, I'll measure from here. I'll measure 15 inch. Then I'll cut it out. So this is one of the handle. Then I'll come to this side also. I will sew this one too. Then after that, I'll turn it this way. Then I'll sew this one now. Then after, I'll cut this side out. So it will be this way. Then I'll also measure 15-inch handle. It will start from the place you have curve. Look at my curve. So that is the place I put it. So now I'll sew it this way. So after this one, I'll add the other one. So I'll add this one this side. Then after adding the two, the next thing I will do is to either I want to add the, if I want to add inner bag, like uh, computer sided bag this way, I'll add it. If I don't want to add it, I'll leave it that way. If I want to add foam here to make it to be soft, I will do that. If I don't want to do that, I'll just leave it this way. Then I'll use lining and cover it. For this bag, I'll just use lining and cover this bag. That's all. So it will be this way after sewing it. Can you see? So this is for the handle. Then the next thing I will do now is to add my lining inside. I'll add the lining inside this way. Let me check whether this side will enter. I'll just use it. Let me just cut out this side. So I will sew each round. I will sew each round this way. So after this, it will be this way. So I'll trim out all these ones. So when it is this way now, I'll just trim all these ones out here. So after trimming it out, it will be this way. Don't mind this leather. This leather is so strong. Oh. As you're seeing, it's really like it's like fabrics, but it's so strong. So after that, now the next thing I will do is to add the cord here. I'll add my cord here. So before then, I'll cover the remaining side of the cord with the leather because the one I covered might not be okay for the back. So let me go ahead and cover the remaining side with my leather. Let me cover this side before sewing it here. Let me first of all cover this side with the leather. This side now, I'll cover it with this leather here. So I'll join it with this one. So after that, I'll trim it. So the next thing I will do now is to cover it, as in to join it with the leather here. So you can head and join it with this one. So I will make sure that they are equal here, then I'll cut the remaining one this way. So after cutting it, I will still use the same leather again to cover it this way. So this one will be this way. Can you see? So it will be this way. So now let's go ahead. The next thing I will do now is to cut out the round body of the bag, and then the side zip, as the main inner zip of this bag is what is remaining now. So now let me go ahead and do that one. So before this one now, what I will do now is to, so what I will do now is to measure out the the place of the zip, where the zip will stop. Then I will measure the round body of the bag. So let me go ahead and measure it. Now I will measure this side. Now I will measure from this middle of this bag. I will measure it this way. I usually stop at 12 while measuring this side. Can you see? So I will stop at 12.5. So I will just give it a point here, small, that you will not see it after sewing it. Then this side again, I will measure 12 and half inch, or I'll call it 12.5. Then I'll give it a small mark here too, making it 25 inch. Then coming to this side, I will measure this way. I will measure each round this way to get the round body of the bag. Then I'll stop here. So it's 27. So I'll add this 1 inch, making it 28. So the zip side will be 25, while the round body will be 28. So let me go ahead and cut it out on my leather. So I'll cut it out this side. So now I'm measuring 3 inch here. I'll measure 3 inch. I'll measure 3 inch this way. I'll join all of them together. Remember, it will be 3 inch by 25 inch. So it will be here. So this is the 3 inch by 25 inch. But before then, I will add 2 inch. After adding the 2 inch, I will tell you the reason why I added 2 inch on this side. I'll add 2 inch here. This is extra 2 inch. The reason is that I will add the upper hand. Remember, this is the bag that we are sewing. So I'll add this hand here. I'll add it here. So because I'll add it here now, I'll cut out the middle, these two sides to get here. So that's why I added that 2 inch. So when I saw this bag now, I noticed that they added zip from the cord. Can you see? Immediately after this side here, let me show you from the one that I sewed already. So they added it here. From this side comes their zip. So let's go ahead and do our own that way. Instead of joining two leather here, they added zip here. So I will do my own that way. So for me to do that my own that way now, I need to increase what I understand what I'm saying. So I'll go ahead and make my. So now let me go ahead and cut it out. this side. Then I will measure out 3 inch this side also. Then after that, I'll cut it out this way. So this is where I'll add the handle. I'll add the handle on them this way. So let me go ahead and sew the handle that I'll add here. So let me cut out the handle. Sorry, I will not be sewing it the way they did on their own. I will just sew it straight. But it's still the same handle there. So this is what I'll be using for the handle. Let me show you the measurements for this one. I just cut it off head without even using any measurement at all. But for you, I will tell you the measurements. So the measurement for this now is 3 and 6 by 10.5 inch. So you can go 3.5 inch by 10.5 inch as I used to call my own. So then after that, what I will do now is to fold it. I'll fold it this way. I'll fold it this way, then I'll fold it again this way. That will be for my own handle. So this will be this way. Then I will hold it this way. Then I will join it on the handle. So I will join it this way. Make sure it's at the middle of this. It's at the middle of this one. No. So let me get the middle. So I'll add it this way here. sorry, let me just prepare this as fast as possible. Then I'll hold this one this way too. So this will be this way. Then I'll put this one this way. I'll sew it straight. Then coming to this side also, I'll hold this one. Then I'll sew this one also here. So this is how this one will be after sewing it. And you see this. So let's go ahead and measure it again to know whether it's still 25 inch. So now it have reduced to 25. So what we're going to do now is to add it on the round body. This is supposed to be 25, but after sewing this now, you see that it have reduced to half inch. So that half inch now we'll add it on the round body of the bag. So for this, let me keep this one aside here. So let me go ahead and cut out the round body of the bag. That is the remaining part of this bag now. That is the remaining part. So let me go ahead and cut it out. So for the zip, I measured 4 inch, but for this round body now, I will be measuring 5 inch. So extra 1 inch will be on the round body. But for the zip is 4 inch. But because when I added it zip now, it will increase. So because of that, I'll be increasing this one by 1 inch. I'll be increasing it by 1 inch, so making it 5 inch for this one. So let me go ahead and measure it to know whether it's 28.5 inch. So it will be here. So let me go ahead and cut it out. So after cutting it out now, it will be this way. So now let me go ahead and cut out the lining. I'll cut out the lining now. So this is the lining for this one. Then I'll go ahead and cut the lining for the other one too. So I'll cut the lining for this one also, okay? I'll go ahead and cut it this way. So what is remaining now is the zip. I'll add zip here with the lining. Let me go ahead and add the zip. So what I will do now is to add this zip here. So this is the lining. I'll add the zip this way. Then I'll add this one this way also. Remember the good side of the leather facing the good side of the zip, and the good side of the lining facing the one that is not as in the back side of the zip this way. Just bear it in mind. Then I'll add it this way. I will sew it straight. So it will be this way. Then I will turn it this way now. I will turn it this way. Then I'll sew it in. I will sew it once again. So after this, I'll turn my lining this way also. I'll turn my lining this way, then I'll sew it again. So this is how this one will be. Can you see? So I'll add the zip thread here now. So this is how it will be. Then I'll go ahead and add it on this one here. So let me go ahead and add this one. That's the round body of the bag. I'll add it here this way. Then I'll add this one this way. Then I'll sew it straight. I'll turn it this way also. So after sewing it now, I will turn it with the lining. Then I'll sew it straight. So after sewing this one now, I'll just trim it out this way. So this is how it will be. Then I'll get the middle of this. I'll get the middle of this from this handle here. I'll get the middle of this way. So after getting the middle of this now, I'll join it with this one here. I'll join it with the middle of this, then I'll sew it round. So it will be this way. So can you see what I'm doing here? So the next thing I'll do now is to sew this side. So I'll hold it this way. And I'll sew it. Then coming to this side, this way, I'll hold this one this way here. Then I'll put this one on top of it. Can you see? Look at the distance of this one. This one is like 1 inch. So it will enter very well when you're cutting something out because the distance is small. But let me use my scissors and trim some part of this side. So it will be this way. Then I will sew it together this way now. So let me measure it. Can you see? So I'll fold it this way, then I'll sew it again. So now I'll sew it straight this way. So this is how it will look like after sewing it. Can you see? So this is how it will look like. So the remaining one now is to add this one here. So let's say check whether it will enter very well. So now it will enter. Can you see? It will enter. So holding the middle, this is the middle and this one is the middle of this. I'll hold it together, then I'll sew it round. So make sure you get the middle this way now. Then I will sew it. While sewing it, I'll be shaking it to know whether it entered. If it not enter very well, then I'll tell you what to do. Let me go ahead and sew this one around. So let me use stronger thread for this side. me go ahead and sew it again. So while sewing it now, I'll be checking it. I'll first of all check whether this and this line can you see they are lined together here. If not, I would have do something that will make it to line together. But when I check it now, you see that they are equal here. So let me go ahead and sew it this way. So let me check here. I'll check it whether it entered very well. If it enters, shipping now. I'll continue. Correct. It's just a small something. When I stretch it to enter. And you see, it entered very well. So let me go ahead and be sewing it. So this is the bag. This bag is so beautiful and nice. The color is shiny, yummy. So this is the bag. So this is our bag. This bag is so beautiful. It's so nice. So thanks so much for watching my video. Please like, share, comment, hit on notification bell. Is this bag not a beautiful bag? Did you like the shape? Did you like the color? Did you like the design? I love the design very well, especially the zip. And this design here is so nice. Even the color is okay. So I want to hear from comment section. If you like this video, please like it for me or share it also. Then hit on notification bell. So each time we upload a new video, you will be notified. I'm still Kelechi Ume Ogwajo. Thanks so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. Just wait tomorrow for our next video. Thank you. Bye bye.